Hello and welcome to Tales from the Paper Darkness, Gothic short stories and poems by Durwen Serephine. Tonight's episode, Pen to Paper. The desk was cluttered with papers when I finally saw it again. I shouldn't have been surprised, not really. Over the last few years, as she had gotten worse, the writing had become more and more frantic. The pen had pulled her hand across the paper as if it were possessed, as if she had no control over it. Every time I had seen her, she had been scribbling furiously away, page after page piled up around her as she rushed to get it all down, get it out of her head, to leave her mark before it was too late. That had always been her greatest fear, to depart this existence without finishing. There had invariably been a world of stories for her to tell, a whole universe of characters vied for attention inside her head. Imagination had always been her strong point. It had been her life's blood for such a long time, as long as anyone in the family could remember, and now here I was to clear it all away. She had made me promise years before that I would be the one to do it, that when the time came I would gather together all of her notes, all of her stories, her children, that I would be the one to publish the last of it. That was my task now. It was my job to sort through this mass of paper, to find where it belonged, to finally finish her work. Sitting behind the desk, I picked up the pen that still sat there, the metal cold, missing her hand. Even as I lifted it from the tabletop, it longed to be held. There was a sheet of paper in front of me as well. The writing in her frantically scribbled hand covered at most half the page, ending abruptly with a blur of ink. Unbidden, the nib of the pen moved to finish the last unfinished line. It was my turn now to let the story pass through me, and I scribble on furiously until I am finished and another takes up the pen. Time ends. Sitting inside alone until time ends, fingers bled as I typed frantically, tapping outside the 5th floor window. The empty grave was full yesterday. He pulled the cord, no parachute. Widowed finally until the coffin opened. Yes, the pain could get worse. He woke on the autopsy table. Laughter echoes in the empty streets. Baby? No, I said. You're dead. I smelt gas. A match struck. The mushroom clouds were seen worldwide. The mirror revealed my decomposing face. Time retreats. Memories gone. Relief comes. Time ends. That was Pen to Paper and Time Ends, both of which can be found in the volume Tales from Behind the Wallpaper. This volume is available on Kindle or in paperback. Thank you for listening.